Good morning. Today I'm going to try and film with no mic 'cause I've had a few people say that my volume's really low and I don't really know why, because I've tried putting it in CapCut and just raising the volume up all the way, but for some reason it's still not working, so I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to try without the microphone and let's see if it's any better. But I did a weekly analysis last night, so I feel like this morning analysis will be pretty smooth, but we're just going to do an overlook over gold and NASDAQ and the DXY. Because I think I could have definitely used the DXY last week on that loss that I took on Friday, because the DXY was so bullish, and I took I took a buy on gold, even though the DXY was not showing any bearish indication, and gold was still kind of overall bearish. So that definitely could have helped with my analysis. But this week we're going to start trading NASDAQ. Not trading, we're going to start forward testing NASDAQ. So we're also going to be analyzing that. So overall, my bias on gold is bearish because, as we can see, it's breaking lows. It's kind of breaking lows and then forming a range, and then breaking lows and then forming a range. So I definitely should have taken that into consideration when I was looking at this most recent price action that we have, that we are just falling into ranges. So if we zoom in, I want to, obviously price has made a higher low here, and there's no pretending that it's not made a higher low, so I'm just going to mark that out. But it's also made levels of, like, a level of support, where price has just reacted over the same area quite a few times. There we go. Price has reacted off of this area quite a few times, so there's pretty strong buyers here. So I don't want to take any sells until price gets below this level. And then when price gets to this low, which I'm going to mark out here, that's when I'll definitely want to look at taking sells, and that will be my bearish indication. So that's actually what I'm looking out for today. However, price could continue to just go up, which is completely fine. And if it does, I want to see a 4-hour close above this level, and I want to take into consideration that buyers did kick in at this level. So if I do end up taking any buys, it'll have to be above here. So overall, I'm looking for price to continue making that higher low, make a fresh indication with a 4-hour candle close above this level, because it tried to do it here and it failed. And then yeah, it looks like this candle actually closed very similar to this last candle close. Anyway, it's not a swing point, so it doesn't really matter. But then yeah, I want to see price also closing above this level, and then making that correction continuation, and then yeah, targeting that indication level. Or I want to see price just chop around this area, and I'm actually okay with that. And eventually, hopefully, it will make an indication to the downside, make a nice correction to this level or to this level, and then I'll look at taking sells underneath this level. That's what I'm looking for on gold, and I feel more confident saying that, given that the DXY is showing it's bullish. So we'll go into the DXY so you can see that. The weekly analysis, sorry. I only do the DXY on the weekly analysis. I don't do specific morning analyses on the DXY, because I don't trade it. But what is this? What is this? No, this isn't what I was looking at yesterday. This looks awful. I hope. Oh, thank the Lord. That really should be changed, but whatever. Yeah, okay, so this is the DXY. We can see that overall it's kind of been on this like almost downtrend, but it's broken above that, which gives extra bullish indication. But then it's also got this bullish structure right here. It's hit this support level and it's failed to close below these lows here. So it's hit the support level, and we've got these lows that haven't been broken, and price is just continuing to push up. It's just broken a high, so we can see that the DXY is very bullish. So I feel pretty comfortable saying gold should be bearish, and then NASDAQ should be bullish. So if we look at NASDAQ, I haven't really got that big of a setup in particular on NASDAQ. Yeah, I'm not really used to this price action, but I did a weekly analysis on it as well. But we'll go on to the 1 hour because I feel like maybe the 1 hour will be more clear. Yeah, so it's kind of just hit this level of resistance here. It's got this low here and it's got this high here. So really, I just want to wait until price either breaks above this high or breaks below this low. There's really not more I can look for. This is the alert for when price breaks this low. We've also got this gap or window, whatever you want to call it here, where price could be gravitating towards. So I just mark that out so that I know, okay, if price does break below here, I'm looking for it to come here. And if it doesn't, then, and it makes just an indication and a correction, I can feel pretty comfortable taking that continuation, because there's also this gap here, which is a point of interest where price should gravitate towards. And on top of that, we have that bearish market structure. But again, NASDAQ should really be bullish, so it really shouldn't break this low. So ideally, it's going to break this high. But again, we can't predict the market. I'm just going to look at what's going on, and it's made a lower high. It's made a high, it's made a lower high, and it's also made a low. It's broken this swing point. And yeah, so we'll know for certain, not for certain, but we'll know with a lot more clarity if price chooses to break this low, make a correction, and continue. Or it can make a higher low and continue up. Which I'm going to add an alert here because this is a internal high. So I'm also going to mark that out in pink. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking for NASDAQ. That was actually the world's quickest daily analysis. I was trying to fly through that really quickly because I don't typically... Well, this is my first time doing a morning analysis on NASDAQ, so let me know how I went in the comments, but I was trying not to drag it on for literally forever. So we'll also have to change this, this template that I have for my morning analysis, because now I'm doing 2 instruments. I feel like we've got to change it a little bit. But I think what we'll do is we'll go like this. No, keep it like that. Keep it like this. Gold. And then we'll take this and then we'll copy and paste it. NASDAQ. Okay. And then we'll just have that mindset check overall. So high time frame bias was bearish. Key levels was that low. Let's do NASDAQ because it's open. High time frame bias, I don't really have one. If anything, bearish, but that doesn't align with the DXY or gold. High time frame key levels. What were they? You've got that internal high. We've got that low. We've got the gap. And then we've got resistance. News events. I don't think we have. I think we might have something. Wait. On Friday, I was trading with Red Folder News. I didn't actually know that. Wait, no. That's this coming Friday. I was like, what? Okay, news. We have PMI. So nothing major. Market conditions. I don't know yet. To be honest, I don't know how NASDAQ really moves day to day. My bias today is lucky bearish. So that's I'm waiting for sell indication, invalidation if price breaks the internal high, because we also have that external high which looks like it's the all-time high that I want to see price break above if I want to take buys. And then risk management is obviously going to be 1%. Risk management will be demo trade, and I can pretty much just copy and paste that. I just realized I'm in a little bit of a rush, guys, because it's coming towards time to go. How am I feeling? I'm just going to go to this and I'm going to go back to gold. I'm feeling excited to learn. And somewhat excited to trade. I need to remind myself that the market always presents opportunity and don't rush into it without high conviction. Oh, that's a good one. Don't rush into it without high conviction. That's what I needed. Okay, let's go over to gold so that we can just want to gaze my eyes over it so I can just remember. Okay, so we're in this range. It looks bullish, but I want to see the DXY change before I start taking buys. We've been breaking lows, so I'm gonna go with my high time frame bias being bearish. Key levels would be that support and that bearish below level. Again, we just have PMI. We could be doing a reversal or just be choppy. My bias today is none really until a level is broken. I'm waiting for price to close with a 4 hour above the bearish below level, or price to shoot through the support level. If price stays within range, if price stays within the range, then I will not trade. Risk management again is just 1% of my account, and trade management is 1 trade a day. So that's it for today. I'm feeling pretty happy about that. I'm feeling pretty happy that I managed to get that done really quickly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick morning analysis. Hopefully you guys have a good trading day. I wish you guys all the best, and I will speak to you guys later today. Bye.